Certainly is ramping up, huh? Oh, hello. What if I asked you who you thought the greatest band in the world was? Maybe not the most talented or highest selling, but the greatest. What would your answer be? Walk with me. A band that changed everything, from how songs were written, to how videos were made, to even the types of collaborations they could get. Would you say the Beatles? You look like you'd say the Beatles. I get it. It's a solid answer. And in most cases, I'd accept that. But what if it wasn't? What if it was a band that did everything the Beatles did, but better? A band that was truly groundbreaking, changed the sonic landscape as we know it. I know the name of the band. The greatest band in the world is Limp Bizkit. So let's rewind the clock back about 25 years. Oh fuck, this was 25 years ago. To the year 1997. A monumentous year where nothing happened. There were no controversies to speak of. There was nothing going on politically. And I look like this. But what was super prevalent was this wild wave of overproduced pop music. We had boy bands. We had pop stars. Bjork was a thing. Shouts out to Iceland, I guess. But while all this was going on, there was this stage 4 tumor that was growing on the inside of the music industry. And it was called nu metal. And like all good tumors, it seemingly came out of nowhere. It was famous for combining elements of hip-hop with elements of heavy metal, featuring strongly down-tuned guitars and a lot of very angsty lyrics, mostly about hating your dad. And for what it was worth, it was
fucking awesome.
Like, look at this shit. All of this right here. This is fucking awesome. Like, I want to be here. I want to be that guy right there. Right fucking there. Him. I want to be that guy. If you had a fucking guy that could go on some fucking turntables, and a guy that could scream about hating his fucking dad, like, fuck you, dad, that was nu metal. And it was fucking sick. But there was one band that sticks out to me above all the others in that genre. A band that combined both of those styles in a really unique, harmonious way. In a way that we hadn't seen since Run DMC and Aerosmith did it in the 80s. And that band was Limp Bizkit, consisting of drummer John Otto, bass player Sam Rivers, DJ and producer DJ Lethal of House of Pain fame, guitar phenomenon Wes Borland, and lyricist, MC, and all-around legend, Fred Durst. The band was formed in 1994 in Florida, America's tumor, if we want to keep the analogy going. I think that's fair. They took the world by storm with their 1997 release of their debut album, $3 Bill Y'all. It was a nu metal magnum opus, charted on several charts, has one of the coolest cover songs ever recorded on it. You know the one. And not only did the band change how heavy music was perceived in the mainstream, on every station imaginable, including a lot of hip-hop stations at the time, they also changed how I myself viewed music when I was a kid. All I knew growing up was whatever my parents were listening to. It was either top 40 country, or whatever the fuck this is. So when my older brother came home with Significant Other, Limp Bizkit's second album, an album that I have on vinyl, like, I wish I was fucking kidding. It was mind-boggling to me. What was this new thing? I didn't know what metal was.
And apparently neither did my parents.
Because he played it around them one time, and they reacted as if he shot the family dog. It got so bad in the house, they took the CD away from him and hid it. It was the first time that there was something in my house that I couldn't have access to. And that fucking made me want it more. Because if my parents hated it, I was gonna love it. And no bullshit, I remember exactly where they hid it too. It was in a cabinet in my dad's house. Now I won't be able to do it justice just by describing it to you. I'm gonna have to show you. In order to show you guys how serious it really got when I was a kid, I decided to visit my childhood home to prove it. This cabinet right here is where my mom and dad used to hide Limp Bizkit and Korn CDs. We were kids. Hey, Dad. Why are there nothing but beans in here. What are they paying you?
Yeah, and that's when he decided to kick me out. Anyway, where were we?
So I'll probably get shit if I don't explain the Beatles thing, huh? I genuinely believe that Limp Bizkit is more impactful in the music world overall than the Beatles. Because they did everything that they did, but better. The songwriting? Limp Bizkit could write any Beatles song. But the Beatles could never do Hot Dog. George Harrison, yeah, great guitar player, but did he put bass strings on a 6-string and write the intro to Nookie? No. Oh, I'm gonna fucking sit down and play my sitar. Ooh, how about you sit down with some bitches? So stupid. Now let's talk about music videos. Yeah, the Beatles did this. Limp Bizkit did this. No brainer. Don't even get me started on collaborations. They openly worshipped this prick and worked with this nobody. But let's go down the list for Limp Bizkit. They worked with Snoop, they've worked with Exhibit, they've worked with Lil Wayne, and they also got Method Man, Redman, and DMX on the same track together. And yeah, they both had their fair share of bad press. I get that. But let's compare notes for a sec. Limp Bizkit may or may not have started a riot at Woodstock 99, but the Beatles wrote and recorded and released Maxwell's Silver Hammer, which is way worse. But I could stand here and harp on how great they are all day and how much better they are than the Beatles all day, and that's fine, but it's not enough. Right now I'm just saying words in front of a green screen. My illusion! I need to do more. I need to take it to the people. I need to do some boots on the ground limptivism, you know what I mean? So that's what I did.
I made some calls, sent out some emails, got some food. I must have invited maybe half a dozen, 2 dozen people. And only 2 people showed up. Yeah.
So I know I invited you guys here to watch a movie and eat some pizza, make some donuts, and we're gonna do that, but not tonight. I invited you guys over here. We're gonna have a listening party.
Dude, I know what this is. This better not be another one of those fucking Limp Bizkit things.
What? That's... No. Okay, it is Limp Bizkit, but I got some good stuff. Just let me get the vinyl. I'll show you the vinyl. I got Gold Cobra. I got Significant Other. I got $3 bill, y'all.
No.
Wait, I'm making donuts. Yeah, so I've told a lot of jokes in this video, and I think I would like to drop the act for a second and just kind of be genuine. I really do love this band. Like, unironically, I really do. And I think it's genuinely fucked up that they get joked on as much as they do. Yeah, we get it. They write silly, stupid songs. They know they're a meme, right? Everyone's in on the joke now. For fuck's sake, they put out an album last year called Still Sucks. And it was awesome. No one needs to explain the joke. It's known. And for the past almost 3 decades, they've made consistently fun, enjoyable, silly music. Ignore whatever lyrics or whatever reservations you have about Fred Durst. Just the music itself still holds up from like 97. At the end of the day, Limp Bizkit might not be the best band or the highest selling band, but to me they're the greatest. Well, good night. Thank you for watching this mess. Stay limp. Jesus Christ.